When we talked about your record before, you corrected me and reminded me about your 32 state appearances.
Yeah.
They were another level for you, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, that was it, particularly against Victoria.
Yeah, so that was the ultimate contest for you, wasn't it?
My word.
Yeah.
I think if you want to earn your spurs as a footballer, against Victoria was the day that was the way to earn them.
Okay, let's go back to 1963.
Yeah, MCG.
Victoria was at home to South Australia at the MCG.
Yep.
Jack Dyer has said in advance, he said to Bobby Davis, who was coaching Victoria, he said, just give him a gentle pep talk and then take yourself off to the races because...
I'll tell you what Jack Dyer said exactly. I was there because I was being interviewed. I was on the panel. Harry Beitzel said to Jack, if you were coach of this Victorian side, what would you do? He said, I'd give him a pep talk and go to the races. And Harry turned to me and said, what do you think of that, young Kerley? I said, well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I was a bit chuffed. So we had a photo next day, the South Australian boys, St Kilda ground. And I said to Foss, I said, I'd like to have a few words with the boys, please. Yeah, of course, Neil.
So what age are you then? 63?
Oh, I was 63, I was 29.
Okay, yeah.
And I said, fellas, at the opening bounce today, something's going to happen. I said, but don't get involved, keep right out of it. I'll look after these fellas, don't worry about that. And the ball was bounced and up it went, and I'm on this side, manual labourer, in a gym all day virtually. The other side was a school teacher, carries a piece of chalk and a pencil all day. And we collided and he went down.
Who was he?
Alistair Lord.
Alistair Lord, the Brownlow medalist.
Yeah. And he fell over.
He fell over, did he?
He fell over, yeah.
In your vicinity?
Yeah, just there. And I feel the Vics came in like little blowflies and started buzzing around. And we kicked 3 goals in 7 minutes. And that was virtually, we still had to get the lead back in the last quarter, which we did.
So you beat the Vics at the MCG. I suspect, Curls, that is the ultimate achievement in your career.
Can't get better than that.
That's it?
Can't get better than that.
I mean, you've got premierships as a player and as a coach.
Oh, yeah, they were great, but this was an ultimate team effort. And the Vics had open selection that year, not 2 from this side and 1 from this side and that type of thing. They had open selection. And we beat them. It was...
Geez, you're excited, aren't you?
Well, that was a special moment in footy for me.
Yeah. Why did you make Bobby Skilton your punching bag? I mean, was it something he said or...
No, I didn't.
You're envious of him or what?
EJ thought I hit him one day over in Adelaide and he didn't. He ran into Colin Brown's knee and opened his eye up. So they're on the ground at quarter time and EJ said, look what that Kerley did to Skilt, the chimp. Look what he did, split his eye open. And Chimp said, it wasn't Kerley. Shut up, they don't know that. Look, let's get Kerley. Well, they gave me a bit of fun in the last half.
Did the Vics get you? Did anyone?
Oh, yeah, I copped a bit, but don't worry, I copped my share. You know, cut eyes. From Dittrick, he was the worst.
Carl,
most dangerous.
Carl.
He was the most dangerous.
Despite the fact that you have shrunk just a fraction, you were the number 1 ruckman, weren't you? You were a knock ruckman.
Yeah, but not in state stuff.
You were. So whether you
occasionally, I was more or less brass ruck rover type of thing. Yeah. But I did play full forward, full back, centre half forward, centre half back.
If people ask me about Neil Kerley, I tend to say he was the South Australian Barassi. Would you say that you're most like him, or is there someone?
No, Barassi is the Victorian Neil Kerley. I tell him that.
You're insecure, you blokes, aren't you?
Pretty similar.
Curls, you started at West Adelaide in 1952.
Correct.
Played 1 game and then disappeared for 3 years. What happened?
Well, I was doing national service and I met a big guy up there who became a very good friend of mine. He said, what are you doing after? I said, well,